Welcome back. This is episode number 4 of testing out human hair for boho knotless braids. These hair bundles came so full. I used 2.5 bundles. You guys can get away with purchasing 2 bundles for a good fullness. And if you like your stuff extra full, how I like my braids, then I would say 3 bundles. The company's name is Beaubraids, and this is how the hair looks on the left-hand side wet. On the right hand side, that's how it looks freshly out the pack. I'm showing how I display my human hair for when I'm ready to do my knotless set. The rack plus what I'm holding is 1 bundle. And this is what I pulled from the bundle, which is not a lot, and that's with me over pulling. A lot of people have been asking me to do 1 full braid all the way through, so this is me showing you guys how I do my boho braid. And this pretty much is how I do all my braids throughout the head. This is a medium size for me, so I part the row. And then I part my section. I split my section into 3 and I add in my first strand right away. I do this because it really does make it easier for my clients to take out their hair, and also I want the fullness to my braid right away because it is my medium set. I braid once and then I add in another small strand, so that will be my second strand. And then you're going to want to braid again and add in a third strand. Then you do another braid stitch, and then you're going to add in your 4th strand. After I put in 4 strands, I build up a nice thickness to my braid, and now it's time to put in a curl. So this is my first curl that I'm adding, and I just kind of feed it in how I feed in my hair. And once I do 1 braid stitch, I take my curl out of my braid and I put it up. Once I put it up, I'm going to add in 1 last strand of braiding hair. So that is my 5th strand. After I add in my 5th strand of braiding hair, my braid is at a good thickness to where I can braid down another 2 inches, and then I'll be adding in my second curl. When I feed in my curl, I make sure that I have 2 inches on the short end of the curl, just so I can braid it down and it can be secure to my braid. When I'm getting towards the ends of my client's natural hair, I add in a little gel just to help me slick down my client's hair into the braid. And now that I braided down another 2 to 3 inches, I'm going to add in another curl. So this is the 3rd curl. You braid it in once, and then you take the curl out, you pull it up, and you continue to braid down. If you don't want the hair to be as full as mine, you can just leave out 1 to 2 curls each braid, and it'll give you a nice fullness. This size, since I was doing bigger parts, I wanted to leave out a lot of curls. So each braid, I had about 6 to 7 curls left out. Here I am adding in the 4th curl, and I am just putting it about 2 inches from the end, and I am braiding it in, and then I will braid it once, sometimes twice, and then pull it up. And then the rest of the end of that human hair I'm braiding down with my braid. Sorry you guys if it seems like it's going slow. This is actually in real time. I didn't want to speed it up. I wanted to actually show you guys what I do, and I realized that I braid a little slow. When you're adding in your last curl, you're just going to want to braid it in how you braided in the other curls, but this time you're not leaving it out. You're just going to continue to braid down until you run out of braiding hair. And then you would use a small piece from the human hair to seal off your braid. I wrap the small piece of human hair around my braid a couple times and then I tie it into a knot. I wrap again, I tie it into another knot. Then I take my small crochet hook and it looks like this. With my crochet hook, I stick it through the knot that I have created and I take my small piece that I've wrapped around my braid and I stick it through with my crochet hook. Then I take my scissors and I just cut any flyaways that I see throughout the braid. And that is one braid completed. For this first row, I'll be doing 3 braids. Let's get into this hair. The company's name is Beaubraids and the curl pattern of this hair is a deep wave. I really love this hair. When I took it out the pack, it was very full and the curl pattern was really nice. I've wet the hair, I have brushed the hair, I have played around with the hair, and the hair keeps a nice curl. As you can see in this clip right here, I dipped the hair in hot water and it still kept a good curl. Which is good because some people like to dip their braids when they're done finishing their boho style. Me personally, I don't dip my braids just because I like the fullness of it. But if you were to dip this hair, it will still keep its curl pattern, which also means that you can swim in this hair, you can wash this hair, you don't have to worry about your curl pattern going straight. This human hair is soft and not dry. I have worked with dry human hair before and it is not fun. So all you need to maintain these curls are mousse and water. If you want the curls to be more full and bouncy, you'll use a diffuser. And if you want it to lay flat, you'll just spray it down, put some mousse on it, and let it air dry. This hair is bulk hair, so it is already off the weft. You don't have to cut it off. It comes just in a bundle, and you just piece apart the hair and separate it. Overall, I rate this hair a 10 out of 10. I had no complaints about it, and the finished look was amazing. So I'm just going to play the rest of the video with some music so you guys can see what I'm doing and how I feel in my rows. And this is my bigger medium size. So enjoy and thank you guys for watching.